Well, neighbors in a Sussex County community aren't happy after learning they won't be getting the help they say its town needs. Yesterday, we told you about a public meeting last night in which 10 drainage projects were outlined. Those projects were in places like Broadkill Beach, Prime Hook Beach, and Slaughter Beach. South Bowers Beach was not on the list. And as our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Kozloff reports, neighbors in that community say they feel left behind.
In South Bowers, flooding on the road is the norm, and Jane Laughlin says it's not just through the storms. Water gathers on the road every time there's a high tide and an eastern wind.
When it floods, it just sits here all day long. So if it floods at 10 a.m., you probably can't get out without ruining your car until 10 p.m. or something like that.
And so Laughlin and her neighbors have been calling on repairs for years. But at Wednesday night's meeting, they got some disappointing news. Repairs to South Bowers didn't make the list of top 10 priorities for the Bayshore region.
It's totally frustrating. I mean, I've been told a number of times that something was going to happen. They'd figure out some solution. They've done a number of studies that don't seem to ever conclude anything.
According to the representatives from the Department of Natural Resources, the list was made by a hired contractor. Their findings suggested that the solutions in South Bowers is to raise the road by as much as 2.5 feet, something which would be a project for the Department of Transportation and not DENREC. According to the agency, they passed this suggestion on to DelDOT this spring, although no projects have been planned at this point.
We're looking at where you go through the salt water.
Skip Webb, another neighbor, says he's frustrated. While a road project may be the long-term fix, he said drainage repairs could alleviate the short-term problems.
The community will never get any larger. There'll not be any stores or condominiums or anything like that down here, and I guess the state just figures we're not worth it.
But for now, water keeps gathering on the roadways while neighbors look for a solution.
The 10 drainage projects that were chosen are expected to be funded in next year's budget. The total cost for those projects would be just over $615,000 in Sussex County. For more details on those projects, you can get it now on our website at WBOC.com.